support and understanding during the brief alteration.
I wish to seize this opportunity to extend sincere gratitude on my own behalf and that of the entire Interim Council or Management Committee to His Excellency Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jammeh for the trust and confidence bestowed on us to steer the affairs of the Council and by extension the city of Banjul for the past 3 months.
And finally, the city gets to have a new man at the helm of affairs as the Minister of Regional Administration, Akibaya, sworn in Mayor-elect Abdoulaye Ba.
I, Abdoulaye Ba, having been elected Lord Mayor
of the city of Banjul,
the local
Government Act 2002,
do hereby swear I shall be faithful
and
bear true allegiance to the Republic of Gambia and the Banjul City Council.
Let us reflect on the power of individual and collective action to unite our city and build an even a greater Banjul for all. My promise is simple and straightforward. Honorable Minister, I will give our community every bit of positive energy that I can gather. I will work with my fellow councillors in an open, positive and gathering manner.
Mayor Ba called on Banjulians to dedicate renewed zest in the capital's development, whilst hailing President Jammeh for consistently supporting improvements across the city.
Let me take this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the President, Sir Professor Dr. Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jammeh, for creating an environment and for the assistance in the development of Banjul. I am indeed a supporter of his development efforts.
A massive cheer greeted every line spoken by the mayor as he pledged to raise standards, improve the fees collection, create opportunities, and ensure that Banjul becomes a major commercial hub, attracting business and investment in every quarter.
Launch a proper garbage collection system in the city, setting the organization of sport in the city. Honorable Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a great city is a place where it is easy to do businesses, where city staffs provide excellent customer services, and where consent of the business sector are heard and addressed.
And in the grand finale which followed, the crowd came together with the new mayor in the thick of celebrations taking the form of a bustling street carnival. Ibrahim Jata, GRTS.
Meantime, the mayor-elect of the Kanifing municipality, Yankuba Koli, and his team of councillors will tomorrow, Thursday, April 25th, take the oath of office at the council chambers along the Mamadi Manjang Highway at 10 a.m. instead of midday. The Minister of Information and Communication Infrastructure on Wednesday that the offices and studios of both arms of the national broadcaster, Minister Nana Gray-Johnson, was accompanied on the tour meant to arm him with first-hand information on the situation at the vital installations by the GRTS Director General and a team of senior officials from the ministry. Abdoulaye Baji was with the tour party and he now tells us more.
Communication and Infrastructure, Nana Gray-Johnson, accompanied by the Director General of GRTS and other officials, has visited the Gambia Radio and Television Services, both TV and radio complex. This is the first time the minister toured the facilities of the state broadcaster since his appointment last month. The tour party held closed-door meetings with the Director General of GRTS, followed by visits to various units and departments, which availed the minister the opportunity to see firsthand what is being done, as well as hear from the people some of the constraints the institution is facing. Key among the units is the news and current affairs, which is often referred to as the nerve center of every broadcast channel, the editing department, master control room, among others. The various department heads gave an in-depth explanation of the work done at the units and also had discussions with the minister. The tour also availed officials the opportunity to voice out some of the constraints that they are faced with. This includes camera shortage, vehicles, editing machines, and training for personnel, among others. As the nation's only channel, it is a priority to bring first-hand information to the doorsteps of Gambians in the diaspora and non-Gambians alike about the developments happening in the country. The visit served as a medium for the minister to have a good look at the satellite project and its operation. Radio Gambia, as it is fondly called, was the next point of stop for the minister and delegation, who were received by the senior management of the radio. He was taken on a tour of the radio facilities. It was a surprise to see that most of the equipment being used there have been available since 1971. The challenges highlighted are similar to that of the television, but officials pleaded for new equipment to be able to broadcast nationwide and moving one of their channels from AM to FM. The visit by the Minister of Information, Communication and Infrastructure is seen as vital as it availed him the opportunity to see what is being done at the grassroots, as well as note key of the state of affairs of the national broadcaster. For GRTS News, I am Abdullah Baji.
Total legislators who sit on the National Assembly Public Accounts and Public Enterprises Committees have commenced a two-day capacity enhancement effort. Babukar Kamara was at the opening ceremony and he reports the training is expected to leave the participating National Assembly members better poised to effectively scrutinize the operations of public enterprises and bodies.
Interface is the first phase of a series of training and capacity building programs that the Office of the Clerk of the National Assembly has worked out with the Commonwealth Secretariat through the Personnel Management Office.
It is a two-day conclave premised on the high turnover of National Assembly members with adverse effect on legislative scrutiny.
The idea of this workshop was conceived during the Commonwealth Secretariat's pre-election visit to the Gambia. My office and the Commonwealth discussed the possibility of a technical assistance to the National Assembly. It was as a result of that dialogue that the Commonwealth Secretariat had agreed to provide support to the National Assembly, but more especially the Public Accounts and Public Enterprises Committee.
What we're hoping to do over the next couple of days is explore how the National Assembly, and in particular the Public Accounts Committee, works with the stakeholders, how that can be improved. And this that we're having is a workshop. The first half of that word is work. So it's not a talking shop, we're here to work, and it will be a forum for the National Assembly members and the stakeholders to share their experiences, share their views, and look for better ways of working.
With over 70% turnover on deputies during elections, officials are concerned on the need for a more robust capacity building program that will equip new elected deputies with requisite skills and knowledge to effectively participate in legislative scrutiny.
The object of this workshop includes, among others, to strengthen the capacity of the PAC-PEC to perform effective financial scrutiny and oversight on central government accounts, and as well as all public enterprises and agencies in the Gambia, to foster a common understanding of the priorities and operations of the Finance and Public Accounts Committee, to help the Finance and Public Accounts Committee focus on its role and responsibilities in performing effective financial scrutiny and oversight.
As they work towards acquiring best and suitable practices over legislative scrutiny, it is hoped there will be better measures in making public institutions and enterprises accountable in the use of taxpayers' money. Babukar Kamara, GRTS.
The National Center for Arts and Culture is in the process of preparing a team of amateur filmmakers that can compete with other budding movie producers drawn from across the sub-regional economic bloc ECOWAS in the Côte d'Ivoire. The disclosure was made by Sheikh Omar Jallo, Director of Literature, Performing and Fine Arts for the National Center for Arts and Culture, in an interview with GRTS's Mamadou Bajan. Here is the next excerpt.